Oh, hello everybody.
Hi.
Oh my god, excuse me. So today, we're going to be preparing for speedrunning. I've decided that I want to try to get the speedrun record for Haunting of Castle Malloy because the only person on the board right now is Arglethump, and I think that I can beat him.
Your luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting.
I think that's going to be really fun. So
Yep, and according
I just
to
played
Kyla's
this
directions,
game,
I'm within 2
so
kilometers of Castle Malloy. Now
I
stop
haven't
worrying
played it in a
about
really
me
long
and get over to
time.
the
I just
Dunhills.
replayed it for the
What
first time in
time
a
is
long
it
time.
there?
So now it's like very familiar in my head again. Today is not like a speedrun practice or anything. It's
Yes,
like
Nat,
preparation.
I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving, but it's okay. There's absolutely no traffic. And I think I see the gates.
Just want to like
Say
test things
for me
out.
and have fun.
I'm gonna be testing out like dialogue options, kind of testing out what paths I think are gonna be the fastest to go, like what order to do things in. And then I also want to create a bunch of save files before all the puzzles so I can practice them, probably not like recorded practice, just on my own. Okay, so the first thing I think we're going to be doing is going up here. Oh my god. Oh my god, I apologize for coughing so much. I'm like getting over a cold. It's just ending.
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy
God, I
Drew.
hate that
I'm
noise.
here for the wedding.
His
The
mouth.
wedding's been called off, so go on back to where you come from.
No, wait, please.
You best
My
go
car's in the
on
ditch
back
by the
where you
gate. I
come
can't
from.
go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I left the keys in the car. Can I at least talk to Kyler?
She's sleeping.
Wait, I came all the way from the States.
You cannot stay here.
It is unbelievable that this entire game takes place in
Please,
one night,
can I
and
come
it's
in
like
just for a
already
minute?
dusk by
Hello?
the time Nancy gets
Are
here.
you there? Hello?
She does all of this in one night, like I guess within a few hours. So the first thing is gonna be to do that. Oh, Jesus! This already would be horrible. Okay, so apparently I need to practice doing that so I get the rock
Deaf, are you
combination
now?
correct.
I told you cannot be staying here.
Joel, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Oh, I also hate this, how you walk so close to him.
Matt's disappeared?
Okay.
How can somebody you came all the way out here with to marry just disappear?
He hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
Okay, so I want to create a save file here. How should I name these? First, Kyler dialogue. Okay. So, let's see.
He disappeared as a prank?
He adores getting people in a tizzy. I do think he's pushing the envelope this time, but he'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
No, I don't want to say that. Okay, I want to
He
load
hasn't
this.
disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
You mean the wedding hasn't been called off?
Absolutely not. He'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle.
Okay,
but
so the
he'll
second one
show, saying
seemed
he just wanted
shorter
to make this a wedding
to
no one shall
me.
ever forget.
Okay, so let me write this down. Do I want to write the steps? I don't think I need to write down the steps of going and breaking in the window. That seems kind of obvious to me. I'm not going to forget that at the beginning of the game. So let's do Kyler dialogue. It's my first notes. And I've already forgotten. Oh, I don't want to do that. What was it? It was the second one. Second longer one. Okay. Okay, so now I want to save this again. Actually, 2 is, that's probably going to be easier to save. Okay, save. Why did that man
Why did that man at the door tell me the wedding was off?
That was the caretaker, Donald Delaney. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love
So this
for
is
the Irish
extremely
wasn't
long.
accompanied by an abiding
I'm
distaste
hoping the
for
other one
British.
is able to
Now, he
skip
rather
this.
likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place. When it comes to my British
Oh
fiancé,
my God.
Donald detests him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's.
Okay, so let's load that again
He'll
and
show
see
up.
if
Mind
so
you,
you're
it may
here by
not be till
yourself.
I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
So you're here by yourself now?
Actually, Matt's best friend Kit Foley is here too.
Huh.
He set up a cot in the Great Hall downstairs.
I wonder.
When did he arrive?
We all came out together. And then, of course, the caretaker comes in every day. That's the man you met at the door, Donald Delaney. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D
Okay,
at the
so-
end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it.
Well, let me real quick.
He'll show up. Mind you, it may
Do
not be till
this
I've
one
started
and
down
then
the
the
aisle,
other
but
option
he'll show,
there.
saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
So you're here by yourself now?
Actually, Matt's best friend
Okay,
Kit
is he
Foley is
from
here
London
too. He set up a
too?
cot in the Great Hall downstairs.
Is he from London too?
He lives in London now, yes, but both his parents are Irish. You could practically hear Donal's ears perk up when he heard that.
Okay, so
the man you
the
met at the
Donal
door,
spiel
Donald
is
Delaney, the
inevitable.
caretaker. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal.
I wonder
That's
if
the way you're supposed to spell it, which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which
I
would be
wonder if
tolerable
the
his
kit
love for the
information
Irish wasn't
is
accompanied by an
optional.
abiding
Okay, oh my God, I'm realizing that this is not going to be interesting for anybody because I'm literally just repeating the dialogue over and over and over again. Okay,
He
let's
hasn't
see
disappeared
this.
for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
You mean the wedding
Okay.
hasn't been called off?
Absolutely not. He'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
Okay, so let's try why did
Why
that
did
man
that
at the door?
tell me the wedding was off?
That was the
Because
caretaker, Donald Delaney. Not Donald.
I want to see
mind
if the
you. There's
kit
no D at
information
the
is
end, so it's
optional or
pronounced
not.
Donal.
So we
That's
get
the way
the
you're
Donal
supposed to
thing
spell it,
out of the
which is
way.
to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for the British. Now, he rather likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place. When it comes to my British fiancé,
Oh my
Donald
God.
detests him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said, if I am to be
Okay, so
married...
let's save this Kyler dialogue 3.
In Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
Okay, so do we want to do postponed, or do you have any idea where Matt disappeared to? It looks like the kit thing is optional. She's not coming around back to that. So
You sure the wedding shouldn't at least be postponed?
I'm telling you, he'll show. You see, sometimes I hear him. You know, his voice. It's
that
very-
seemed like a pretty
When it comes to my
quick
British fiancé,
skip.
Donald detests
But let's try.
him,
Do you have
which
any
is why
idea
he
where
was so quick to
disappeared
tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said, if I am to be married in Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
Do you have any idea where Matt disappeared to?
No, but I know he didn't go far. The fact is, sometimes I hear him.
That seems
You know, his
pretty much the
voice. It's
same,
very
but I'm
faint and
pretty
muffled,
sure
but it sounds like
the
he's
shorter
calling to
option
me,
is
saying things I
a little
can't
bit
quite
quicker.
make out. Teasing me, the lout.
Oh my
So
god.
I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant for solving mysteries. So if you want to give this one a go, by all means do. You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall. That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time. Find him, Nancy. Having my maid of honor ruin this silly vanishing trick of his would teach him a lesson he sorely needs.
And we're not gonna
I'll catch you
say
later.
anything
The
else to
5
her.
months I spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah. And Togo, of course. That was a very
So
happy
I'm
time
pretty
for me, Nancy.
sure who
I
is
can't
that
tell you how
man?
thrilled I am you're here.
I get to see you again, and I get to see Ireland. I'm the
And
one
then the
who's thrilled,
shorter
believe
one.
me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor, remember?
I haven't forgotten.
Okay, I'm so sorry for this, but I'm just gonna load this up and make
He
sure I
hasn't
have this
disappeared
right.
for good.
Okay.
You have to understand. Matt's
Okay,
a
the
bit
wedding
of a
hasn't
prankster,
been
and
called
the wedding
off.
is still days away.
You mean the wedding hasn't been called off?
Absolutely not. He'll show up.
Okay,
Mind
so
you, it may
then
not
why
be till
did
I've
that man at
started
the
down the aisle,
door?
but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
Why did that man at the door tell me the wedding was off?
That was the caretaker,
Oh my
Donald
God.
Delaney.
I don't wanna
Not
sit through
Donald,
this.
mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, which
I
is to
regret
say
this
that's the way
already.
the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an
Why
abiding distaste for the
did
British. Now, he rather
that
likes me, but
man-
that's only because he considers
Okay,
me to
that's what I'm
be
writing in my
Irish,
notes.
since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place. When it comes to my British fiancé,
Okay, so
Donald
this
detests
one-
him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said, if I am to be married in Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would
Okay, I'm-
upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
I'm just gonna... Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I'm just gonna save this one. Double check. I'll double check this later. I don't feel like doing it right now. I'm pretty sure the quicker one is
You
the
sure the
postponed
wedding
one.
shouldn't at least be postponed?
I'm telling you, he'll show. You see, sometimes I hear him.
Sometimes
You know,
I
his
hear
voice.
him.
It's very faint and muffled, but it sounds like he's calling to me, saying things I can't quite make out, teasing me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant for
Oh,
solving
and that's
mysteries.
it. That's all you need to
So
do.
if you
Okay,
want
yeah.
to give this one a go, by all means do.
Believe that is
You
the
could
quickest
start in the nursery. It's down the
thing
hall.
to do.
That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time. Find him, Nancy. Having my maid of honor
and then
ruin this
obviously-
silly vanishing trick of his would teach
Bye.
him a lesson he sorely needs.
I'll catch you later.
The 5 months I spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah. And Togo, of course. That was a very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
I get to see you again, and I get to see Ireland. I'm the one who's thrilled, believe me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
Okay,
I'm your
didn't
maid of honor,
Kyler
remember?
stay with
I
them
haven't
like
forgotten.
5 years ago, I think it was. So Nancy would have been like 12. Well, 13. She would have been 13. She's like, Kyler's like, I'm gonna ask that 13-year-old I lived with for 5 months to be my maid of honor in my wedding. Okay, so what would be the best thing to do next? I wonder if you have to look at that to do this. Okay, so not that. I don't need to look at that yet. Can't look at that yet.
This is useless. It's not lit.
So, is this the best thing to do? Honestly, so I watched, not the whole thing, but I watched bits and pieces of the Argo Fump, like, speed through, and he, like, leaves and comes back in immediately to get the other dialogue option, but I feel like, I don't know, my instinct is to just do this puzzle immediately when you're in the room already with it. Oh wait, shoot. Okay, I need to save the game and be like, puzzle, practice, what should I call this? Lamp rings? I don't know. Okay, although it seems like I am fine at this puzzle, I don't think, oop, let's see, that was a little mistake. No, I did the right thing. That, there. Okay, yeah, I am gonna have to practice this. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Okay, I am gonna have to practice that to make sure
This'll
I
come
do
in
it
handy.
properly. But I think that's all I can do in here to start with. So let's go in the nursery. This is unavoidable. Grab that. Well, oh my god. So this is going to be the... Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want to save this. Puzzle practice. Weasel of Death. I hate this puzzle. Although it is... I'm playing Junior Detective, so it's not quite so hard. I'm pretty sure I actually wait, I'm not gonna have that much. Am I gonna apparently I'm gonna have trouble with it. That, and then but what goes here, if that's right? If these three are because I need a green head for this one, but then I don't have a purple body. So one of these is not correct, right? I don't have a green head. No. I hate this puzzle with every fiber of my being. I really could have sworn that... Okay, yeah, so this is the reset. Because I just played this. I swear I started out and I did that and then that and then that, and those were right. Maybe it's a different purple body. I want, oh, nope, that's not it. That is not it. And a green, no, that's not it. Oh, what on earth? Okay. Well, there's that. I can do this. This first one, yeah, I only have the one page. So let's see. This is gonna be here. No? What am I doing wrong? The pig has to be here, so that means that has to be there. And, oh, he's directly under the cat, not the pig. I'm an idiot. Oh, okay, that's it. Is that puzzle necessary? Doesn't even do anything. Okay. Then there's that horse, but it just gives you a coin, so I'm not gonna click on that because I want to wait and see if that actually triggers anything. Really, I just need to do this monstrosity of a puzzle. But you know what? I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna look up the solution later and just do that. Okay. Okay, let me see. What is it that she asks
Nancy,
us to
splendid
do?
timing. I just thought of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't taken a good look around down there yet.
Just go down the stairs and look for the monstrosity with the big wheel and the levers. You can't miss it.
I
It came
wonder
with the castle.
if
My great-uncle, Grandpapa's brother, was some sort of mad inventor. Had
looking
all sorts
at
of
the printing
gizmos and
press
gadgets and machinery
first.
lying around.
Let me write this
Anyway,
down.
when I saw the printer, I told Matt, why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right here? Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium, would you mind finishing the job for me? You don't...
No, I don't want to save first. Okay, I'm gonna load this save because I want to see if the dialogue is any, like, significantly...
I shouldn't go messing with this without permission.
let's see. I want to see if that dialogue was any faster having Nancy...
Nancy,
at
splendid
it.
timing. I just thought of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
It's so big, it's pretty hard to miss.
It came with the castle. My great-uncle, Grandpapa's brother, was some
See,
sort of
that's faster,
mad inventor.
right?
Had all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and machinery lying around. Anyway, when I saw the printer, I told Matt, why not save some...
Let me do that again real quick.
Nancy, splendid timing. I just thought of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't taken a good look around down there yet.
Just go down the stairs and look for the monstrosity with the big wheel and the
Yeah,
levers.
it's way
You can't miss
faster
It came with the castle.
dialogue
My great-uncle, Grandpapa's brother,
to
was
look
some
at it
sort of
first.
mad
I mean,
inventor.
not if you go down
Had all sorts of
specifically to look at it
gizmos
and then
gadgets
come right
and
back,
machinery lying
but
around.
like...
Anyway, when I saw the printer,
I
I told
think
Matt, why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right
I
here?
should be able...
Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since
Okay.
I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium, would you mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets. And the plate,
Okay.
the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
Thank you, Nancy. You're the best.
So I do have to do this. It's not hard, I just have to do it fast.
I'd better finish the best man, Alan Payne.
Oh, it ruined my flow. You know what? Honestly, I'm already. I need to start saving more. I already. Do I want to save first? No. Going back to here. Oh, that is. I don't want to go up there either. That's a bad mistake that I must be wary of. I want to save right here. Oh wait, no, I don't want to save right here because I
shouldn't go messing with this without permission.
I have to talk to Kyler first, but wait. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't want to save here. Okay, so I'm loading here. I want to see if you have to click on it for Nancy to be like, yeah, I've seen it, or if just go down here. I don't want to waste my... Well, actually, can I just...
I shouldn't go messing with this without permission.
Ah, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted... No, I don't want to save. I want to load this game and see... Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh my god, and I went up the stairs again. Not what I want. I want to see if Nancy does that dialogue. If you haven't clicked on it, if you just go downstairs.
Nancy, splendid timing.
No,
I just
I
thought
haven't.
of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
Huh,
No,
I really
haven't
honestly
taken a good
wonder.
look around down there yet.
Just go down the stairs and look for the monstrosity with the big wheel and the levers. You can't miss it. It came with the castle. My great-uncle, Grandpapa's brother, was some sort of mad inventor. Had all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and machinery lying around. Anyway, when I saw the printer,
I honestly
told
don't
Matt,
know what
why
would be
not save
faster.
some money and print the programs for the wedding right here. Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium, would you mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets. And the plate, the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
Thank you, Nancy. You're the best.
Okay, so now I do want to save right in front of this. Not that it's a difficult puzzle. But I just want
I'd better
to...
finish the rest of these before I go anywhere.
Oh my gosh, she won't even let you leave? I haven't even started. Okay, well, whatever. It's not hard. I just want to save here. So I have it as a file to practice, just to make sure that I...
Best man, Alan
God.
Payne.
I don't even know if I finished my sentence, but that was 3, right? But I just want to make sure that I practice the fastest possible thing. Okay, so...
Hi, you must be Nancy Drew. I'm Kid
Okay.
Foley, Matt's best friend. Ignore the eye if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
Okay, so... Kit Dialogue 1. Let's see what is fastest. Okay, I was going to say the same about you.
About you.
I'm not about to leave Kyler here by herself. Until she comes to her senses, I'm staying put.
What do you mean, comes to her senses?
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't
That seemed pretty fast to me, but let's
Hi,
try the
you
other
must be
one.
Nancy Drew. I'm Kit
I'm
Foley,
not sure
Matt's
I fully
best friend.
understand.
Ignore the eye if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
I'm not sure I fully understand the circumstances yet.
That's because you've only heard Kyler's version of what's going on. Or worse, that daffy caretaker's version. Either way, it's unlikely you've heard the truth.
The truth being...
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies like Denal claims. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
Now I'm not even sure what's faster. This is... I am doing so bad at this. I don't know how to... I maybe should be timing these, but... let me save this again. Kit dialogue 2.
Are you sure?
Well, Matt didn't come out and tell me he was leaving. But hey, I am his best friend. I know him better than anybody. I mean, he loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it's...
Number 3.
Scares
Save
him.
this. Okay, but I want to go back to this one.
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies like Denal claims. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
Have you told Kyler?
No, I haven't got the heart. Or the guts. Take your pick. I mean, he loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover.
I'm so
The relationship is
confused
so
by this.
tempestuous, it
I thought
scares
this would be
She
a lot
thinks once he
easier,
makes
but
a
I like
real
am getting
commitment, everything will be
the
fine.
dialogue
But he's not
order
so
like all
sure.
mixed up in my
So
head, so
he
I like
bailed.
can't even remember which options are faster. Okay, let me load the first one. So this is the very first
You must
thing.
be Nancy Drew. I'm Kit Foley, Matt's best friend.
You
Ignore
say
the
to
eye
him.
if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels.
Okay,
I'm
I
a
was
bit
gonna say
surprised
the
you're
same
still
thing
here,
about
given the
you.
circumstances.
I was going to say the same about you.
I'm not about to leave Kyler here by herself. Until she comes to her senses, I'm staying put.
What do you mean, comes to her senses?
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies like Denal.
Okay, let me try that one more time. So the
Hi,
I tried.
you must
I was
be
gonna say
Nancy
the same
Drew.
thing about
I'm Kit
you.
Foley, Matt's best friend. Ignore the eye if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
I'm not sure I fully understand the circumstances yet.
That's because you've only heard Kyler's version of what's going on.
Oh,
Or worse,
okay,
that
you know what,
daffy
that
caretaker's version. Either way,
seems
it's unlikely you've
longer.
heard the truth.
The truth being...
Matt isn't playing
Okay.
a practical joke.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so number 1.
Hi, you must be Nancy Drew.
I
I'm
was gonna
Kit
say the
Foley,
same
Matt's
thing about
best
you.
friend.
That's
Ignore the
definitely
eye if you
faster.
can. Walked into a door the other day.
Say
Looks worse than it feels.
same about
I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the
You?
circumstances.
I was going to say the same about you.
I'm not about to leave Kyler here by herself. Until she comes to her senses, I'm staying put.
What do you mean, comes to her senses?
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies like Denal claims. He got cold feet and left. It's
Okay.
as simple as that.
I don't remember 2-ish. Okay. Have you told Kyler or are you sure? Are you,
Are you sure?
Well, Matt didn't come out and tell me he was leaving. But hey, I am his best friend. I know him better than anybody. I mean, he loves Kyler,
So he
but
says
she
that,
can
and
be a
then I
handful.
mean he
and
loves
he's no
Kyler.
pushover.
Okay, so let me load this one.
Matt isn't playing a
Have you
practical
told
joke. He hasn't been
Kyler?
kidnapped by fairies like Denal claims. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
Have you told Kyler?
No, I haven't got the heart. Or the guts. Take your pick. I mean, he loves
I think
Kyler,
that one
but
was
she can be a
faster.
handful. And he's no pushover either.
Have
Their relationship is so
you
tempestuous, it scares him.
Told
She thinks once he makes a real commitment,
Kyler?
everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
Okay, let me save this one as 3. See, okay, I'm saving these as 3 as the ish now because I don't even remember like what the original 1, 2, and 3 were, but the ishes are the ones that I'm pretty sure are the correct path, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, without saying a word to her, or I don't think that. Let's go with the shorter one.
Without saying anything to her?
I'm sure he'll contact her in another day or two. In the meantime, she's in a raging state of denial, and I, for one, don't see any harm in allowing her to stay that way. I seriously doubt he walked out on her for good. I mean, he loves Kyler,
I don't think the
but she can be a
possibility.
handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it scares him. She thinks once he makes a real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
I don't think the possibility that he walked out on her has even occurred to her.
She's in a raging state
Okay.
of denial.
Oh my
and I, for
god.
one, don't...
I don't know which
I
one of
mean,
those two
he
is faster.
loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover either.
I'm actually
The
gonna do a
relationship is so
stopwatch
tempestuous,
and
it
time
scares
this.
him. She
That's my
thinks once he makes a
calculator.
real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so
Okay.
sure. So he bailed.
Okay, let me go to my clock on my phone. I'm gonna do a stopwatch.
Without saying anything to her?
I'm sure he'll contact her in another day or two. In the meantime, she's in a raging state
Okay,
of
so that
denial,
one
and
took
I, for one, don't see any
6:40
harm
to
in
get
allowing her to stay.
to the she's in a raging state of denial. No, I don't want to save first. I want to load this one.
I mean, he loves
And
Kyler, but
then
she can be a handful.
I'm gonna do
And
the
he's no
second
pushover
one.
either. Their
Okay, so
relationship
that
is
was
so tempestuous.
6
it
seconds
scares
and
him.
6.4
She thinks
seconds.
once he makes a real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
Okay, so now we're gonna do.
I don't think the
This one.
possibility that he walked out on her has even occurred to her.
She's in a raging state
Okay, so yeah,
of
so that one
denial,
is
and I,
way
for one,
faster.
don't see any
Okay.
harm in allowing her to stay that way.
I
seriously
don't
doubt he walked out on her for good.
think
It's just that for Matt, marriage is
possibly.
way too much.
I say way faster.
too
It was like
soon.
4.7 seconds versus 6.4 seconds. But you know what? I will take every second I can get. Okay, so now let's save this as kit dialogue 4. Oh god, we have so many. Oh, I can say bye.
I'd better get going.
Okay,
See
bye.
ya.
See ya.
Okie dokie. Oh, and I do need to grab that. Oh, and I don't have any money yet, so I can't get the thing from there. I'm trying to think what the best thing to do right now.
Where
Because
are
I
those
can
lights in
go
the
talk to
tower coming
Denal,
from?
but I'm not 100% sure if now is the best time to do that because I might want to wait until I have more dialogue options with him, and then I can not waste a trip. You know what I'm saying?
Wonder what that crow's doing in there.
So I do need to, Jesus, do this puzzle. I need a book for this one. There's the vows. I don't even think those are necessary for me to look at though.
Check. All done. Did that. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. I haven't done that. I haven't done that. Still have to do that.
Be
I
a dutiful
haven't done
maid of
that.
honor. Okay.
I haven't done that.
Well, there's these, but I don't think I need to. I mean, obviously, I need the. Can I get through here? If I just. What was it? I just played this. I think it was this one, and then this one. Alright, no, it does not let you in until you actually know the answer. Okay, I guess the best thing to do is just go see Denal?
So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all then?
Okay. Denal dialogue 1. Let's see how this goes. Okay.
Kyler wants me to find Matt for her.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice, did you? Well, I've got none to give. Not till I got the day's troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
Okay. That seemed like the faster option because it was shorter and it brought me right there.
So, you're not so keen
But-
on staying at the castle after all then?
I'm staying there. I just wanted to talk to you.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice, did you?
Okay.
Well, I've got none. So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all then?
Kyler wants me to find Matt for her.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice,
Okay, so
did you?
Kyler
Well, I've got none to give. Not
wants
till I got the
me.
day's troubles
I
behind
think
me
it's
and a crow's
faster. Let's do number 2.
nest
Although-
in front of me.
I'm almost positive, it's
The
gonna
mixed
be.
maid suddenly
Yeah,
took in,
yeah.
leaving
Oh, it for
poor
sure
Seamus on his
is.
own, running back. Come to me for
I
a
don't
bit of
blame you
aid
one
and
bit. I'm pretty
advice,
sure
did ya?
Nancy has a second.
Well, I've got none to give. Not till I got the day's troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
I don't blame you a bit. I also have no idea what you're talking about.
The mixed maid suddenly
Okay,
took
yeah,
in,
100%
leaving poor
Huh
Seamus
is the
on his
better
own,
option
running
there.
back and forth, trying to mix and serve at the same
Okay.
time. I heard her soon as I walked in, yet here I sit, dying of thirst.
Dying of
I'll do no
thirst.
talking till I get to me crow's nest, and there's the sorry truth of the matter. But now, were some spry and spunky lass to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over the mixing for a while, that would surely speed the plough.
Okay.
Sounds good
so
to me.
I
see to it
don't
you
even
get
think I need to
your
test that.
clothes,
Obviously,
whatever,
I have to do that. So
ASAP.
that's going to be the better option. Sounds good to me.
Gonna play mix maid for a while, are ya? Well, here's what you're to do. I'll take the
Oh,
orders and put the
God.
tickets up here.
This
Each ticket will have
unavoidable
no more
explanation
than 2
sequence.
drinks on it. And to save time, I draw little pictures instead of writing out their names. The mixing book will tell ya which little picture stands for what drink. It'll also tell ya what's in each drink and how to make each drink. Now, to pour something, put the silver mixing glass under either the juice tap or the beer tap. Then, press whatever button the mixing book tells you to press. The book will also tell you how many times to
Okey
press it. If the drink
dokey.
needs blending, you'll see a picture of a blender at the top of the column in the book. You're to put the solid ingredients into the blender first, then pour whatever's in the mixing glass into the blender. Then, press the red
Oh
button.
my
And
God.
when the blending's done, just reach under the counter and find the serving glass that's pictured in the book.
This is
Put
so
the
not
serving glass
necessary.
on the grey mat and pour everything from the blender into the serving glass. If the drink doesn't need blending, just find the right serving glass, put it on the grey mat, and pour everything you've poured into the mixing glass into the serving glass. Then, add anything else the book tells you to add, put the serving glass
my
on the tray to
God.
the right of the ticket it goes to, and start fixing the next drink. Soon as you've made all the drinks on a ticket, ring the bell and I'll serve 'em up. Just remember, if the orders start coming thick and fast and the tickets start piling up, you're to make the drinks on the ticket closest to the bell first. Now, you'll be making no mistakes, I'm sure. But if you do, just toss the glass into the rubbish bin down there to the right and start over. Mind you, lass,
Just throw the whole
you
thing
must
away.
do the mixing fast and proper.
Fast
The
and
quicker you mix, the more tips you'll be keeping. To work with you now.
Okie dokie. Let me just save this right here. Puzzle practice. Drink mixing. Although I don't really think I need to practice this. Is it just random what you have to make? Okay, so that. Oh, you know what? Honestly, I am probably gonna need to practice
You do
these.
fine work, miss.
Okay, this one. 1, 2, 8. Shabam. Oh god. I don't like the blending ones. Okay, 1, 1. Stick that there. Some ice. Strawberries. I really
You
want
do fine work,
to
miss.
make all of these drinks one day and find out which one is the tastiest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't think I did that. Ooh, did I? I might have done this wrong. I have to do another one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Not a fan of that drink.
You do fine work, miss. All done and dusted, are ya? Thank you, miss. Take what's in the tip
Okey
jar. And the
dokey.
next time you help out, you can keep the tips then as well.
You make a mean crow's nest, girl. Well done.
Crow's nest.
Now, I'm to tell you what happened to the
Okay.
Sassenach, am I?
I'm sorry. Happened to the what?
The
More
Sassenach.
unavoidable
Englishman,
dialogue.
The one Kyler was supposed to be marrying. Well, what happened to him is this. The she took him. The good people whisked him straight off to their world, they did.
By the good people, you mean fairies?
You'll not be hearing me call him that. All of us have a name we prefer, and with them, the good people it is.
Okay, so let's save this here. Denal. Dialogue. 3?
So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
Okay.
Can you prove that's what happened to him?
Can I prove it? Did you see him up there, lass? Does anyone see him now?
That does
Gone
not
he
seem
is,
like it's the
vanished
correct
from the
option.
earth. The naught you see instead of him. There's your proof, girl. 'Tis not the first time the good people have
It's
seen
not
fit
the
to
first
meddle in
time.
the
Okay,
affairs
so
of
let
Castle.
me try the other one.
You'll not be hearing me call him that.
Just what are these
All of us
what
have
are
a name
people
we prefer,
going to do with
and
him?
with them, the good people it is. So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
Just what are these good people going to do with him?
Whatever they please. He's in their world now, and he'll not be coming back. That's as much of the truth as we'll ever know. 'Tis not the first
I'm
time the
pretty
good
sure that
people
was
have seen fit
better.
to
Okay,
meddle in the
what
affairs of Castle Malloy.
Are the
Caused
good
the
people
explosion
going
they
to do
did.
with him?
Explosion?
Aye, the one that half destroyed the place. The man who lived there in 1944,
God.
Brendan Malloy was his name. He was a scientist, charged with making rocket fuel, people say. Only one summer night, something went
Actually,
terrible wrong.
I
There was a
am very
flash,
curious
like 1,000 lightning bolts. Then a huge
how
boom sent
Fiona
everything
has
south
like an
of the library,
unlimited supply
flying
of
towards
rocket
the
fuel.
sky.
Does she make it herself?
Brendan,
Did he
his
just
wife,
leave
Caitlin,
gallons
used to
upon
own this
gallons of
place, she
rocket
did.
fuel behind
Aye,
when he
and their
died?
little girl, Fiona. All three were
I find
lost
that
to the world
confusing.
forever when the place
My
blew. But the
God.
blame lay not with Malloy. It was the good people. They'd taken a shine to Fiona, is why.
A
And they
shine.
knew that little girls, no matter how much they're adored by wee folk or mortals, sooner or later, all little girls grow up and grow old. The good people couldn't bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so they made full sure it never did.
Sounds to me like the good people are actually just the opposite.
They have their ways, and we have ours, is all. That's just the way of things. Got plans for you, they do.
Oh God.
The fairies?
The good people.
What makes you say that?
I meant to pocket your car keys for safekeeping on my
Honestly,
way
Nancy,
over
why
here.
did you leave the
But I
keys
couldn't
in the
find them.
car?
You mean
I
my
can't
keys weren't
believe
in the
she
car?
got a rental car and
that's
crashed it
exactly
and
my
lost the keys. What is
Taken
she
me
going to
where
be telling these people?
The good people want you to be staying.
Okay, I don't think I need to
I
say
should
either
get
of those
back to the
things, so then we're gonna go
Fine
with
with me.
bye. Okay. So I do need to play this game. I personally believe that the fastest way to do it is to just go for the middle until you're down to a reasonable number and then go for that one. What am I? 15. Oh God. Where's the 15? Where's the 15? Oh my God, there it is. Okay, well. Okay, so there's that. Obviously, okay, you know what? I'm gonna save here puzzle practice games. These dumb games. Okay. God. Difference detective is also going to be an issue because I'm really bad at it. So we shall see how that goes during the actual speedrun. I hate difference detective. It is a garbage. I guess I'm just gonna have to memorize every single one because it's gonna be random which one I get. Or like have like, I don't know. I'm gonna need to figure out the fastest way to do difference detective, because it's definitely going to be an issue if I'm like actually doing it. As you can already see, I can't even do it. I can't even do it properly. What am I missing? I don't know. I only have one more. Oh my god. You know what? It's that. Okay. Okay, so I got that, and then I can take the coins from down there, but you know what? I don't need them because I have to do the mini game where I do that. So I think I'm good. Nothing else for me to do. So,
Did that. Check. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
Okay, so I know that the next thing I need to do is pretty much the next thing I need to do is the leprechaun puzzle. And I'm having trouble remembering how I... Let me think. I get a book with the leprechaun stuff. Does
What's
Kit
going on?
give it to me?
Good talking to you.
Drop by anytime.
I'm trying to figure out what triggers that specifically. Oh, I do need to do this.
I would like a fortune.
And, okay, no, I can't leave without picking that up, so I guess I'm gonna have to pick that up. Well, now I can at least do this puzzle, because I have all these things. I have notes somewhere with the answer for this, I think. I did this earlier. No, I did it all on my calculator. What is the answer to this? I have... the notes for this. I don't want to figure this out. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end this here. I have lots of good save files. I guess I might as well create another one right now. Puzzle practice scales. And I'm gonna go write down all the puzzle solutions because I don't want to refigure them out. Obviously, for speedrunning, I'm just going to have the solutions in front of me and do them as quickly as possible. So, I'm going to end this session right here, and we will try this again later when I have written down all the puzzle solutions. We'll be doing some more speedrun prepping after I do that. But that's it for now. So, Bye.